Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on Esports.
Still a very flexible pick, but I like having the top lane counter pick for last here for Splyce.
Is it really a counter pick when you knew it was going to come? There we go. So
Lands on caps as Xerxes steps forward. There's the path. Going on to Jankos. They get the lockdown. Heroic entrance is going to connect, but it's not enough. First blood goes over to Splyce, and now Xerxes not in the best of shapes. The Requiem comes out. G2 get a kill in return.
It's a 1-for-1 trade. First blood going over to Splyce, but the big win.
Xerxes, it's going to be a smite fight. Jankos coming across, and because G2 are quicker to react, as an Ocean Drake just gifted over to our top team in the league.
Yeah, actually a mistake from Xerxes. Maybe he thought that he could try to sneak it. I'd have to see what happened before the replay. But it could just be that Splyce are saying, you know, fall back to our old tricks. We know that we're confident in the 5v5 lane phase, although I'll hold that thought.
Jankos is just around the corner here, but Xerxes on his way as well. Chachi trying to turn it around as Jankos goes in with the wall of pain. There's Klaxon as well. Jankos down, Chachi gets out. That's how you unlock this Renekton. And now Wonder maybe in for a world of hurt as the Requiem comes down. That will chunk out Chachi only a little bit. Used mid by G2. They're controlling this top side of the map. Humanoid jumps in. They're looking for the engage. Lantern lands. Hero's entrance will come out, but already one down. Ripped out is the target now for Splyce. They don't want that to get a charge off. It will get one in, but it does not take the tower, and that is a win for Splyce.
Yeah, and
Splyce with the Infernal Dragon control. That will be a very good Drake for them. And they will secure it. 17 minutes in, they have a 1,000 gold lead or 600 gold lead over G2. They have a strong Renekton. We look towards the next objective for these teams. It looks like Splyce are going towards the mid lane. Perkz uses a great ultimate just to get out of the range of the box, but Mickey is going to be sacrificed here. Splyce once again get vision control around mid, and now can try and push towards that tower.
I mean, frankly, that was a mistake from Perkz.
70% AD and AP is very strong. Perkz is baiting here for his team. The hook comes out. Norscaven doesn't quite connect, but Xerxes comes in from the side, and now Humanoid going in with Glacial Path as well. It's a Barney in the mid lane as the fight erupts. Wonder forced out. Mickey not in the best of shapes. Pulled out of the heroic entrance, and now Chachi's on the back line. And Splyce are just running their way through G2. G2 step forward. They made a bait with Perkz, but they were the ones baited as Splyce just collapsed around them. Chachi can't quite get the chase up here. Looking for the final slice and dice. Looking for that connection, but he's not quite close enough. And Perkz is just going to run away with a supercharge. Chachi now in all kinds of hurt. Trying to get towards the lantern. Caught out with the flawless duet. Still healthy enough. He gets to the lantern. Counts though might jump across the wall onto Chachi. The Infernal Drake goes down. Counts going in with a distortion. Oh, he misses the chains, and Chachi gets the hell out of there. Teleport coming in now from Perkz as he tries to join the fight once again, but he's going to push the mid lane. Caps jumping forward, chase him all the way down as well. But again, a fight in the mid lane as Xerxes looks to go for the engage. Mickey low, taken out. Xerxes can't get to the lantern in time. And here comes Cap jumping in onto Norscaven. It's a 3v4 in favor of G2, but Humanoid just turns it around. Almost gets out. Chachi now on the flank as Perkz looks for the engage. There's the Requiem. Norscaven goes golden to stop it. Caps has jumped all the way back. Wonder flashed away.
Call.
Looks like it was go, 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 go.
The call was full steam ahead. And you know what? I can respect it. They saw that 2 members of G2 weren't out. They thought that, okay, quick snap engage. Let's see if we can delete someone before this fight even begins. Unfortunately, you roll the dice in that Misfits game.
Against the people who are near them in this playoffs now. Caps has jumped onto Chachi here. Chachi pops the ultimate, trying to kill the weak as Caps gets engaged, but jumps back away. The Baron has been started. Jankos on the wrong side of the map for it though, and already the Baron started here by Splyce. However, you've got Mickey, you've got the Taunt, you've got Aurelia there as well. The hook doesn't connect from Norscaven, and maybe Splyce will back out of this one. A little bit too greedy from them perhaps as Chachi goes down towards the bottom side. The engage comes out. It's all on Mickey. They just want the Galio. They want the support. They'll take him out. The Baron's reset though ends up being a 1-for-1 trade across the map.
Sacrifice Mickey's life to make sure that you at least get over to this Baron pit. So well worth
G2 Perkz step very far forward here. Jankos doing the Infernal. Splyce realize maybe something's up as Caps goes in, gets caught out. Locked down. Is Caps down? He is! And perhaps within the hopes of G2 ever winning this fight. Jankos still on the Dragon. Splyce come down. They won't get it. Dragon goes across the G2, but already they've lost 3 players, and you have to think that's Baron on the cards for Splyce.
Yeah, they've got the... Okay, Chachi doing his due diligence. He's making sure that, okay, is Karthus going for this? Is Jankos going to try to use the Blast Cone over the wall? In fact, you also have Lysandra guarding it, so perfect setup from Splyce. A massive team fight that, again, G2 walked into blind. Snap shut.
Splyce, or will you get caught out by G2?
I think it's...
Oh, they're going to try and catch them out themselves. Mickey hooked up. There's the box as well. So much damage coming out to him, and he's got 1. G2, you might have the wave clear, but if Xerxes just goes all in,
he does have stopwatch.
He's got stopwatch. There's a hero's entrance. Trying to slice some dice out. We'll pop the ultimate. Cold the weak coming out as well. Goes into stopwatch. Splyce, they just want to push mid. They just want to go for mid tower here. They will get the shutdown, but it's all 5 members of G2. The mid wave pushing in as the inhibitor has to be the target for Splyce.
And that's why Chachi wasn't the guy on the sideline, why it was Humanoid, but it did buy them a lot of time to force this down. We'll see if they also turn it into an inhib.
from that Sivir. Ocean Drake picked up quite late, not really going to do too much. Humanoid chased away here by Perks, who has a lot of damage on the Kai'Sa. I think that was mostly for Humanoid, who was a little bit caught unawares. Oracle's lens was not used there from Xerxes. Could have been Caps, chunked out a little bit, but the Wall of Pain comes down. Humanoid going into the backline, trying to get Jankos. He flashes away. Heroic Entrance, great hook on Caps. He cleanses, now Splyce stepping forward. There's Cataclysm. Jankos forced off the backside of this fight, and Kobe just opening up. Boomerang, boomerang, boom to G2. Here comes the Requiem Dome, as it looks like Jankos is just in the right position to use it. Humanoid, though, Caps on the backline as G2 trying to start the fight in the river. Chachi there. Caps has the flank position. He's gone back. Need to teleport in soon because Caps is going to jump in. Surprise, says Caps. That's 2 down, a third to follow, and it's all on Kobe. He takes out one. Chachi's on the fight. Can Kobe get the boomerangs in? Can he turn it around for his team? The only man who's been on this team the whole time, it's Kobe! And it's a party for Splyce because they ran through G2! Holy hell!
That said, the Baron has been saved for G2.
Huge for your team.
And the one time that Splyce actually lose vision control of an area, Caps manages to sneak into the darkened area.
He's got Flash still. He's got the chains as well, but Kobe still has the spell shield. 1 auto, 2 auto, goodbye Caps. Once again he goes down, that's a minute before the LeBlanc is back.
And remember when I said that Sivir should...
Well, Splyce start up the Baron, Elder Dragon up in 50 seconds as Splyce, second Baron of the game, fully built Sivir in the perfect spot to take down the #1 team here in the LEC.
And at this point, G2 would take it, but Splyce smartly just immediately ran there.
On the hunt, Parks takes a grit, Chachi going in as well, Perks stunned up, here comes Xerxes! He dunks onto Perks, they dunk Jankos as well, and already G2 2 men down, the Requiem coming out, Norscaven will be sacrificed for his team as Jankos gets a counter kill, but Splyce could just look for the end here, they just need to push him with this minion wave.
And they grab the minion wave instead, he hold this.
That is the question. All inhibitor towers down now. The first inhibitor here from Splyce. 2 cannon minions in this wave as well as G2. 3v4 trying to answer. Double taunt comes out. Caps trying to jump on Kobe, but it just doesn't have the damage. Wonder does though. That's Kobe down. The shutdown. And maybe that's the fight that G2 needed. Caps will fall as well, but already G2 have 2. And now Chachi not in the best of spots as Mickey gets the taunt. Wonder looking for the chase. The slice and dice. Chachi will take him out. They turn it back around the stun. Is it enough? Is it enough? It's not the stopwatch. You can go golden all you freaking like, because Chachi will take you out for the triple.
Best in the LEC, meet best in the late game. Splyce plant their feet.
He's like, oh, I can turn this. I have my Fury up. Wonder goes golden for a second, but Chachi times it perfectly. Now, the Elder Dragon has been started here by Splyce down to 6,000 HP already. G2 have no way of answering this. This is a triple Dragon Elder, double Infernal Elder, more importantly here for Splyce.
This is game for Splyce. This should be it. This is the nail in the coffin for G2. A team fight composition with battle stats galore on the Elder, double Infernal, and he will rip through G2's front line.
Caps with the flank, Kobe caught out, but Chachi's on a rampage! That's a very dead Karthus, back to death for you. The Requiem comes out, it's not going to do too much through the locket. And now Mickey needs a perfect engage, but he doesn't have the flash. Caps forced away to the top side of the fight as G2 just trying to lick their wounds a little bit in their own base. There's the redemption out from Splyce. They can reset, they can just wait for the minion waves to push in.
And all of the wards placed around.
Playing the late game, well, the late game is our friend. Perks jumps away with the supercharger, caught out. There's the hero's entrance as well. Chachi will go down, but he's still got the GA. Mickey going in for the engage. Can't quite get the damage off, but Collie can. Vanguard's edge comes out. Caps still unable to get a good flank position. The Frozen Tomb on Wonder. He's underneath his towers. Caps gets the shut down onto Chachi, but it's just not enough. Kobe's still alive, and that's all you need if you're Splyce. Going for those Nexus towers as one comes back out, but Kobe sends him right back to the fountain. Splyce clean it up. They stare down G2, and they will take down the top team in Europe.
Who is going to dictate the pace of that game? Total opposites here. The fastest team in the league versus the slowest team in the league at 41 minutes. Splyce say, you're the best in LEC, we're the best at 5v5. Fight us on our terms.
And time after time, they just pulled G2 into the fray. They said, G2, you don't want to fight us? Okay, you go to a side lane. We'll take everything on the rest of the map. We'll force the 4v5. We'll run face first into you, and we'll just bash you down.
And there were so many fights that G2 just weren't ready. They didn't expect Splyce to be so decisive. And I want to talk about some of the key members of that decisiveness. Yes, you have champions like Lysandra.